Special educational pricing available for Avid Nexus Pro 40 terabyte. Now, Avid Nexus Pro has changed in price over time, and right now it's $13,995. That includes the first year of annual support. But right now, educational price, $9,099. That's right, under $10,000 for 40 terabyte, best shared storage for video editing in the world, bar none. There are other people out there, but nothing compares to Nexus Pro, especially if you're using Avid as part of your workflow. Let's talk about some of the features Avid's got. You can scale up to 4 engines, so your 40 can become 160. You can get up to 2.4 gigabytes per second performance. It can be used with Nexus Pro with other things, and you can get up to 600 megabytes per second of throughput. So we had a show that we did about a year ago with Glenn from Broadfield. He's a workflow specialist. I want to roll that video where he talks about what separates Nexus Pro from other storage solutions that are out there. So Oliver, if you could roll that video, please.
Avid, first off, has been in this business of shared storage for editorial environments for years. And they kind of pioneered a lot of it. A lot of people have copied what they've done or tried to copy what they do. So you've got, first off, a very robust operating system within the Nexus environment. The hardware is built server class hardware. It's very robust, redundancy built all throughout the thing. And then it's what it brings to the workflow is, you've got the Nexus software that can control the user, so you can set privileges, you can set workspace write privileges and read privileges. You can set up workspaces. The way to look at it for people that have never really used it is you've got 40 terabytes of storage in this machine. Now you can make all 40 terabytes available to everybody, or you can carve out pieces and say, okay, great, we're going to give 10 terabytes to this project. We're going to give another 10 terabytes to this one. We're going to give a terabyte to our graphics department, and we'll hold the other in reserve. And that is all flexible. So if suddenly one project's at 10 terabytes and you need more, you can dynamically expand it, and it doesn't affect anything. It's not shutting down the computers. It's not doing anything. It's just instantly available to those users that are on that machine.
Yeah, so it can resize and rebuild the workspaces available for all the users on the fly. All right, we're back, and one of the things I want to stress about Nexus Pro is that it works great, obviously, with Avid Media Composer and Avid Pro Tools, but it also works fantastic with the Adobe suite. And I know if you're in the educational world, you probably have a lot of Adobe out there. So it works with Premiere and After Effects. It also works with Final Cut. And that's one of the things that really sets Avid Nexus Pro apart from all the others. It does all the great things that Avid professionals require and demand. You're going to get your bin locking. You're going to get your ability to share folders and share content and work together and collaborate. But more importantly than that, you can also work with people who are working with Adobe and working with those other NLEs. It's not, just because it says Avid Nexus Pro doesn't mean that it's Avid only. It works with all the leading NLEs.